Hello everyone, I'm Life Coach TracyMac of TracyMac Coaching Services. I'm grateful for the people that are coming in attendance today for the Your Life is Your Business seminar. And what I expect to offer them is the answers to some of the questions. What is their wow factor? What is their personal business plan? What is their business strategy? And how do they expect their business to succeed? So throughout today in the seminar, we will work together, questions and answers, and hopefully have a fun-filled day, but be serious about the life of our business and getting down to it and the business of our life.
What I expect out of it today is getting control and getting back on track and not being always late and being behind the ball of dragging my life, of trying to bring everything up ahead and letting my morning make my plan, not my plans just go ahead.
I'm Terrence Perry, and what I'm expecting today is to be re-energized, and refocused. And I think this will do it, so I'm going to see it through.
Well, first of all, I would like to say that when I saw the topic, life is a business, I looked at it as that life is a business and you put time, effort, money, energy in a business. So I expect to make some changes in the areas of my life being a business.
Yeah, well, my name is James Johnson, and I'm so excited to be here because I know that God is always, before He creates you, He always creates a purpose for you. And I just know that TracyMac is going to help people uncover what their purpose is, because your purpose or your vision is just a part of what God has given you to change the world. So I am excited, and I always pray that He put me in contact with people who needs what He's given me to give. Thank you.
I'm just looking for being coached and mentored in the best way to utilize the tools that I have and be more successful. That's it.
Well, there's several expectations that I believe that will be fulfilled as a result of having a fresh perspective on the way to look at your life as a business and managing it and handling your own business, or life is my business in the sense that my life is nobody's business. So either way, I believe that we'll find a happy medium in between that perspective to realize that your life is a business and you have to manage it and facilitate it and so forth to be prosperous, or either you're on a journey that's been predestined by you and it's nobody's business. So that's what I'm looking for, to find that place, that medium in between where I can be independent and yet be interdependent. So thank you much. I'm looking with great expectations.
I think what I'm looking forward to in today's experience is to really have perspective about how I'd utilize skills in my business life and how I should use them in my personal life.
Hi, I'm Dina Hamilton, and I'm so excited to be here at the Your Life is Your Business workshop with none other than TracyMac. I am sitting in anticipation of all the wisdom that she's going to impart, as she's done in so many of our lives that are sitting in this room today. I definitely am looking forward to learning so much more. So TracyMac, thank you so very much for doing what you are purposed and called to do.
What I expect to gain today is more knowledge on how to grow my business along with my purpose and destiny.
I am expecting a great time today. I don't know exactly what is involved, but I tell you what I do like. This. I like the packet. we get to use her ink, not my own. So that's a good start. So I'm expecting a good time and some good information I'll probably be able to use later on in building my empire.
My name is Rachel Renee Smith. I'm an author and a publisher. And after speaking with TracyMac, what I expect from today is to be empowered in my business and to get some tips and resources from her for how to even be more successful and achieve all the goals that I've set for myself in this year.
All the events that I have attended for our TracyMac Coaching Services have been empowering, uplifting, and I don't expect anything less from today's event. Tracy is she's a wonderful person, a great friend, and I'm just so pleased to be able to come out and support her in all of her endeavors. So I'm looking forward to today's events, and I know it's going to be great.
Good morning, TracyMac Coaching Services. I am so excited to be here this morning. I am ready to learn more about living my life as a business. In 2014, I got to change some things around, and I'm ready for you to show me how to do that. You're awesome. I love you, and I know that I'm going to get the best out of this experience. I'm ready to move more into transition and into that living on purpose like you have coached me to do. So I'm ready for it. Let's go.
How do you check your credit report, spirit, soul, and body? Prayer, meditation, worship, relationships. You have that check-in. But when you're checking in the spirit, sometimes people automatically assume spirit and they attach religion to it. That's not a problem, but it goes way beyond that. So when we look at spirit, what is spirit? The spirit is the core of your being. That part of God you are here to be. It's intangible. You can't touch it. It doesn't rely on form or human existence. It is that part of you that makes your life alive. I don't care if you what you don't, but believe it or not, there you have to understand that there's something greater than you that exists that you can't put in your list of priorities. It just is. We work from 9 to 5, and we are so much more than a schedule and a piece of paper. God has designed us so uniquely different. Forget the snowflake. Everybody always compares the snowflake to the most unique design. What about you? How many times your heart beats? The way it beats. People want to be connected to something greater than themselves. But the whole thing we're talking about is the relationship you have with yourself sets up the tone for relationships you have with other people. How you see yourself and how you treat yourself is how other people will treat you. But you can decide and not have self-identification fraud. Because if you don't know who you are, how's everybody else going to know who they're talking to, know who they're dealing with? So self-ignorance is dysfunction, is the worst dysfunction within relationships. It's not so much as that he did this or she did that, is you don't know you, so they don't know how to deal with you. Once you begin to operate in purpose, mission, and passion, and those light bulbs begin to come on, it also shines the light on everything around you. And you have the right, as a grown individual, children don't have this right, so appreciate this as an adult. You have a right, even if you don't ask that person face to face, you have a right to ask everybody connected to you, everything you are connected to. Why are you here?
I got out of this about life because I don't have a business. I haven't started one with a business, but just hearing this and how your business is your life helps me right now with what I'm walking with. Because for one, I have to figure out me, and I have to start with me. So this really helped a lot in, I guess, prioritizing and figuring out where you are. Because I'm the type of person, I would do for so many people, but sometimes I forget about doing me. I really enjoyed it. I really would love to, I live far away, but I really would love to attend more sessions. I mean, it's worth the drive for me. It was over 2.5 hours, but it was worth it for me. I'm taking home a lot of what you've said, what you use in your business, into my life, and I can see something very positive in it.
You are a testament when you find what you're called to do. There's, some people call it an anointing, but there's a support that's already there for you because God always builds the track before he builds the train. So the fact that you're here lets you know that there's a track for you. And when you're walking in, or you're on that track, there's a support team that automatically follows you, and there's a peace that follows you. And I'm sure everyone here can feel the atmosphere, feel the peace in this atmosphere, because there's a power that's with her, because she's where she's supposed to be.
What I loved about today's presentation is that it taps into us as individuals, which I think makes it unique from any other workshop that I've been to. It's not about, well, you should be doing these numbers, you should have this many followers. It's about what is it that you are here to do as an individual. And it kind of reminded me of Noah building the ark. No one else was building an ark. No one could tell Noah, or you should build it this way. You know, God told him to do this. And no one else can tell each one of us, you know, how to build what God gave us to build. And I feel like that's what Tracy was kind of pulling out of us today. So thank you.
This is one of those things where you give so much that you need to, you know, be renewed and refreshed. And this is what I found out today. Very of a revival per se. So I really appreciate the structure, the life structure, because I can tell somebody how to structure their business on the flow. But the life structure was really what I got the most out of, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get that wheel and just get all these folks, because that's where I am. I'm not just in my life, but that's where I am in my business. So I'm building that team and positioning everyone exactly where they're supposed to be. So thank you so very much. I really do appreciate all that you have given. And I see the value, and I know everyone else sees the value. You exceeded expectations.
I actually learned a lot, like got me thinking of what I'm going to do in life and people in my life. Like, I've had a lot of wrong people in my life, and I'm like young and I got a long way to go, but I've had a lot of like people come and go in my life. Like, I've never had just like a set person like in my life to be like, oh, hey, I'm your friend, and this is I basically like help a lot of people, like, hey, you're my friend, I help you no matter what, but never really had people giving back to me. So I have learned a lot.
In my age group, I come across people that are my age and older, and when I suggest to them about going different places, they say, oh no, I did that, done that, got the t-shirt, you know, and don't want to go because they feel like they have lived their lives. But obviously God has us older people here, still here for some reason, that He's not done yet. And I am continually learning. I crave knowledge. And when I crave knowledge, I am constantly asking people questions. I may ask you, where you from? You know, how many children you got, or where are they, and yada, yada, yada. Because I just crave knowledge. So in my growing, even at this stage in my life, I'm open to change. And I have made some changes in the last 5 years that I'm pleased with. And sometimes in the changes that I make, I say, do I really want this? Yeah, I want it. I deserve it. I've been here a long time. You know? So that's where I'm seeing this, that when the opportunity comes, I want to be a part of anything that will help me produce more and to lock into all that God has set out or put in me to do. And I know God is not finished, and I'm not either.